and the exchanges all should be ashamed of themselves for what they did. So, hi, this is Snook, and I am a Steemian, a normal, everyday Steemian. I have been on the Steem Blockchain for over 2.5 years. Everything that's been going on with Tron and Steemit Inc. is been affecting everybody, but I want to look at it from a normal, everyday user, not as a witness, not as a corporation, but as how it's affecting literally everyday users like me. I just want to say that we just want our chain back. That's all we want. We don't want to fight. I think that there has been people on both sides that have not made the best choices. Manners have gone out the window, and yes, I'm older, so manners mean a lot to me, and in a lot of cultures, manners also do. Looking at it from someone my age and my perspective, I think more business manners need to be used. The language that is being used needs to stop on both sides, because both sides are using language that in business to be taken seriously shouldn't be used. I don't want to read a post that has swearing through it. I don't want to see jokes about something that's important to me talking with innuendos and swear words in it. The Steem blockchain changed my life. I was very sick and depressed. I'm still very sick, but it gave me an outlet. It gave me a way to work on my terms with my situation. It gave me hope, and it gave everybody hope, the little people hope, that they could earn something and then they could eat. While it's a business, I realize that, but there's people that are counting on that steam to live, like eat, live, not like buy a new house, live, but literally eat. What you have to understand is that normal Steemians, like me, watching everything that we worked for, which might not seem a lot to some, but watching everything that I've worked for 2.5 years go down the drain by people not being able to sit in a room together and have discussions politely and come to terms in a timely manner. I understand why things were done. Tron does not have the best track record when it comes to keeping its promises. I'm sorry, but that's out there. The financial exchanges did something very unethical, and now they want their money out right away. They should have to pay for their mistake. They shouldn't have done it in the first place. The witnesses, do I agree with what they did on a personal level? No. But do I think it's something that they felt in order to save the chain they had to do? Yes. And for that, I support them. I voted for them. Those are my witnesses that I voted for that are in there. Not all top 20 that originally were in there when the soft fork came through. You have to look at it that a soft fork can be reversed very easily. And if somebody knew about a blockchain, they would know that. It was a temporary thing that all they wanted to do was sit down and talk to Justin Sun. And they tried to reach out, and nobody was listening. And then you have the ex-owner of Steemit Inc. on Twitter saying horrible things about the company and the community that he sold. And now you have the ex-owner of the company going around actually making things worse on both sides. He sold Steemit Inc. He needs to go in his corner. And these are all my opinions, but I've heard enough from being here and there, and Ned needs to just go in his corner. He's not helping. He's not helping Justin, and he's not helping the witnesses, and he is not helping there be open communication between everybody. And that's what needs to happen. But in a business-like manner. Somebody needs to moderate. And the swearing and the name-calling on both sides has to stop. Might not be the most popular opinion. I'm just somebody who likes to write blogs and likes to do videos and make people laugh and feel good about myself and talk to my friends that I've met in real life that are on the Steem Blockchain. That's all I want to do. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everything is just escalating and going on longer and longer, and it doesn't need to. It really, really doesn't. There doesn't need to be two chains. There doesn't need to be a soft fork. There doesn't need to be all this stuff. You just need to honestly get in a room, write out a contract that both parties can agree on and sign it. And then you're held accountable by that contract. Find a moderator. Find somebody. This arguing amongst everybody and the name calling has got to stop. It's not productive. I needed to finally say something because it's affecting me and I'm seeing my hopes and dreams go down the toilet, quite honestly. I don't like to see something that I hold dear be talked about in the manner, the way that people are talking about. In no situation, when it comes to business, is swearing, name calling, it shouldn't even be in there. That is not a professional manner by any means. So please, on both sides, tell the truth, get a contract so both parties feel comfortable with what's going on and get it over with. Stop all the secret meetings in between this person and that person and stop listening to Ned. He doesn't have anybody's interest at heart except his own. Plain and simple. Because everything that he's talking about now, he could have done when he owned the company, and he didn't. He sold it. And now he just wants the rest of his money. I'm going to stop here. And if you've listened, thank you. And I'm sorry I ranted, but I'm very frustrated, and I haven't slept much, just like everybody else. And I'm worried about my home, the Steem Blockchain. And I want it to be there tomorrow, and I want to know that it's going to be there 20 years from now. The community is so wonderful and so great. It's just a joy. And the infighting that is happening because it got sold to who it got sold to it's not getting any better. It's only getting worse as the days go by. So you guys all need to, and women, guys as a whole, meaning everybody, need to put your adult pants on and start negotiating whether you need a moderator or what, and get this taken care of. And the exchanges all should be ashamed of themselves for what they did, because they knew it was illegal. And now the people that want to get their money out can't. So, okay. I've had my say. Have a really nice day. And I will see you later. Bye.